As someone who gets to review and play around with a lot of camera gear and accessories, there's this simple joy that I've been having, which is being able to take a look at lesser known accessory brands that I think deserve to be seen by a lot more people. I am the kind of person who spends a lot of time on social media taking a look at all this new gear. I can't say that I am disciplined enough not to get all of them, but from time to time I come across these brands or these products that I think are either worth the money that is involved or worth more than how much the products are being sold for. So in this video, we're going to take a look at this camera backpack from this brand called Sakk Gear, the 25-liter Ranger roll-top camera backpack. Now, one of the first things I noticed about this bag is while it doesn't look loud, it doesn't look so flashy, it actually comes with material that is durable and I would say resistant to the elements. It's a kind of bag that you wouldn't worry about placing on a dirty pavement or even soil, because it should be easy to clean and it's not going to let any of that moisture penetrate into your camera bag. At the same time, it comes with these pockets and these straps that will make it easier to bring extra accessories if they are bigger than what the bag can carry inside. So let's take a closer look at it. Now, as I said, one of the first things you notice is this surface right here. It's just the surface that wouldn't have to worry about placing on dirty pavements, because technically all you need is to wipe it with a damp cloth and everything is going to be clean again. That's the charm of this matte but durable surface right here. Now let's go from top to bottom. Of course, we have the roll top right here, and you have these two hooks here that are basically very straightforward, and it allows you to open up the roll top here. However, there is still a zipper, so you know that nothing will accidentally fall out. And when it's fully expanded, it actually has a full capacity of 28 liters. However, if you want to fold it up or roll it up, then we have a capacity of 25 liters, which is still, I think, way more than what it looks like. Now, if you want quick access to the main compartment or whatever is on top, then you have this zipper right here. And right now I have my laptop charger and my cable, and I believe I also have a camera wrist strap right here. But of course, you can make use of the additional, I would say around 5 liters of volume right here, because that is a lot of space. Now, when it comes to small accessories, especially thin accessories or personal items, then you can use this pocket right here. It's actually quite thin. There are extra mesh pockets, but since it is pretty tight, I don't think I can show it to you, but yeah. Now, this accessory strap right here, of course, can be used to carry additional accessories or additional gear. You can even use another strap to secure a much larger tripod here on the front surface. But I do appreciate that it also contributes to the aesthetic of the entire bag. If you want to use extra straps, these two loops right here can be used for that. And in fact, I've been using a different colored strap that I have from other bags just to give it a little bit more contrast or accent. Now, at the bottom, we have this handle right here, plus an additional set of 2 straps that you can use to put long objects such as tripods right here at the bottom. Now let's check out the sides. On one side, we have this strap right here. Of course, again, you can use it for long things. And we have this zipper right here that opens up to certain parts of the camera cube, and that is connected also to an opening on the camera cube. On the other side, we have a mesh pocket along with another strap, and of course you can use this with your tripod, a water bottle, or whatever else that can fit. It has 2 straps, so technically you don't need to put the tripod in here. You can have it with these 2 straps right here. Now, when we take a look at the back, the first thing I would say is that this is one of the heaviest padding I've ever seen, and it is really comfortable to use. The shoulder pads are padded. Of course, we have loops right here for extra accessories. We have a chest strap that you can, of course, adjust when it comes to the height, but you will have to do it by taking out the anchor and then placing it on whichever slot you want to use. Now the rear panel, again heavily padded. We have a pass-through loop right here for your luggage if you're going to use it with a rolling camera bag or a rolling luggage, and padding for your lower back, your upper back, and of course it has this contour right here that makes it a bit more breathable. And one thing I noticed about this is that it doesn't open the same way most backpacks do. Instead of folding down like that, technically it folds to the side. And this is, of course, our main compartment. Before that, let's take a look at this. We have two mesh pockets right here. Currently, I have my SSD right here. We have more space for that, of course, but it also has my laptop. And this, I believe, can carry up to a 16-inch MacBook Pro or any 16-inch laptop. Of course, the main compartment is heavily padded because of this camera cube right here. But what we're going to do first is remove that. So it has a Velcro for this flap for the quick access side pocket. And it has another Velcro down here below. And this is what you see when we remove the camera cube. That's a huge 25-liter space right here for anything you want to use. If you're not bringing cameras, you're bringing clothes, I think you have enough for maybe 5 or even 7 days here because of this wide space right here. Something I would say I didn't quite like so much, but I can live with, is the fact that this camera cube is very thick. If I'm not mistaken, this would be around 5 or 6 inches. It's very tall for this. I kind of just wish there was an option for a thinner one, just so you can kind of compress the bag if necessary. Now, what can it carry? Currently, I have my A7 V with the 24mm f2.8G. I have my 24-105. I have my Laowa 12mm 2.8. I have my Laowa 15mm f4.5 shift. I have my 70-200 f4G2, and what is this? I have my 20mm f1.8. There's probably room for 1 or 2 more lenses. This is my camera battery charging case from Tilta. Fits right there. My PGY Tech card reader case for Type A, CF Express, and the SD cards. Currently, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can count this as a lens, so 7 lenses and 1 body. Or if you want, then maybe 2 bodies and 5 or 6 lenses. For a 25-liter backpack, this is actually already so much. There we go. This is again the Sakk Gear 25-liter Ranger roll-top camera bag. And if you have any questions about them, then do leave them down below in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nicco Valenzuela. I'm a landscape and architectural photographer. And in this channel, I do a lot of gear reviews and demos. And if you're into that, then do click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. In any case, thanks for watching.